Hey guys, welcome back to Pierre Haché Music. Today I'm going to teach you how to strum your ukulele. This is a very introductory beginner lesson, but it might be good review for some more intermediate or advanced players, going over some essential rhythmic concepts and the basic technique of how to strum. Let's dive right in. The first thing you need to be aware of is how to hold your ukulele. So if you're strumming with your right hand, you really can't be holding it with your fingers here. You want to tuck your forearm at the base here and hold it against your body and have a nice relaxed wrist so you can strum comfortably over here. A strap can really help. If you like to use a strap, you want it to be fairly high and your fingers should be right around where the sound hole meets the fretboard. So this is where your fingers should line up. Your left hand should support the ukulele around this knuckle right here, and this will allow you to change chords without dropping the ukulele. So you're holding it up with your forearm here, hugging it against your body so that your hand is free to strum, and your knuckle here is supporting it right by the head where the head meets the fretboard. Now, as far as how to strum, there's many techniques. I like to use my index. So I kind of use my index finger here as a pick, and I strum down and up with the index. So the nail of the index goes down, and I come up a little more with the flesh of the index, with like your fingerprint. You could also use your thumb. So some people like to strum with their thumb down and up, or you could even go down with your thumb and up with the index. Some people like to combine those two. You could also use your fingertips like this, so just brushing the strings with your fingertips, or you could use a pick. A nice soft pick works well, or a felt pick works great for ukulele, and you can strum down up holding the pointy end of the pick towards the strings, covering about half to 2/3 of it with your thumb and index. Don't overthink it, just point it towards the strings and you brush down and up that way. Either way, you want to have a nice gentle sound to start with and be relaxed. So this is the key here. The wrist is loose. It's a combination of wrist and a slight movement in your index or thumb depending on which you're using. If you don't want to strum with your forearm, that results in a stiff, sort of rigid sound. So think of a loose wrist going down and up like this. I'm going to show you a basic rhythm, a basic exercise that's really important to practice, and this is probably the key element here to get your strumming to sound more natural and rhythmic as you play. This is one of the many exercises in my newer ukulele method, Ukulele for Beginners and Beyond. You can check it out down in the description on my website, pierrehachemusic.com. If you're curious about this book, there's tons and tons of great content in there. Or just follow along with me here on YouTube. Consider subscribing. I really appreciate it. And if you're learning something out of this, click the thumbs up. It really, really helps. So this exercise is simply eighth notes. We're going to count eighth notes going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's important to do it nice and steady and to have that correct. So count along with me one more time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and, okay, and then we're going to play along with this. So whichever technique you choose, I'm going to use my index down and up. You could try with your thumb or a pick or your fingertips, whatever feels most natural and comfortable to you. And I'm going to play a C chord. So that's just pressing the 3rd fret on the bottom string here like this with my 3rd finger. And I'm going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. This exercise is essential to get used to alternating. Many strumming patterns involve this kind of alternating. You could try it on different chords, start on easier chords like C, A minor, then maybe an F, a G, D minor, whatever chord you're working on, E minor, E major, gradually get to more advanced chords, the ones you find more challenging, but practice a nice steady rhythm in your right hand. Sticking to C for now, you could do it slow like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? And repeat it many times, nice and relaxed in the wrist. You could go a little faster, like a medium pace. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, or work on it quicker. and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And either way, you want to be steady. Keep it at a nice, steady pace. Now, if you want to take your strumming to the next level, I'll link to a video down in the description that will teach 8 essential strumming patterns. These strumming patterns are very common. You'll find them in all kinds of songs. Once again, these are patterns that are in my book, Ukulele for Beginners and Beyond. So check out the link to my website in the description, pierrehashemusic.com, and check out that video for 8 essential ukulele strumming patterns. That would be kind of the next step after this to improve your strumming and learn some patterns that will apply to many, many songs. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Practice hard, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.